Hey, another 10 of my relatives are coming over today, okay?
Wait, they're all gonna come over again? But I just gave birth 2 weeks ago.
Okay, and why should that matter to me at all? You're my wife, so you better not embarrass me in front of my relatives. Got it?
But it is only the 3rd day since I left the hospital. It just seems a bit early to be having so many people over. Can't you tell them to come over a bit later?
Anyways, it's gonna be a big dinner again tonight, so don't screw this up. Go out to the store and get me some snacks for us too, okay? Make sure everything is ready before people are over.
Look, I am trying to tell you that I can't do something like that. I just haven't physically recovered enough. You can't just tell me to cook a meal for 10 people all of a sudden.
What are you talking about? You're my wife, that's your job.
Please. The baby was up all night crying and I barely got any sleep. I just can't do something like this right now.
He was crying? I didn't hear anything at all last night.
Well, good for you. I have to say that I'm jealous that you were able to sleep all the way through all of that crying.
Anyways, just quit making excuses about not sleeping or being too tired and get cooking.
You can't make me do this. I seriously just physically can't right now. And I certainly don't feel like taking your newborn to the store to handle all of this shopping too.
What are you talking about? Just hold the little guy while you're walking around.
I barely have the strength to do anything. How do you expect me to carry around that baby and do all the shopping?
You know, if you keep babying the kid and never take him outside, then he's gonna grow up weak, just like you.
You mean if I keep babying this newborn baby? Besides, you all smoke, and I can't have that around the baby. Don't you know how bad that is for his lungs?
Hey, look, when I was little, my parents and every other adult I know smoked around kids, and we all grew up fine, didn't we?
Are you really gonna pretend like there isn't decades of science to prove that it wasn't okay? I was able to go out for the night to my sister's place last night, but I can't just keep doing that.
That's right, you can't keep doing that. If you're not home when everyone gets here, then they're all gonna go on and on about what a bad wife you are.
But I can't stay up late with all of them. You all go on well into the morning. It isn't good for our baby either.
Well, then at least let us smoke if you're saying we can't stay up now. Besides, everyone who was coming wants to see my son. You barely bought him out at all 2 days ago when they all came over.
That's because I was trying to protect our baby from them.
Listen to me. If you want things to go smoothly with my family, then you're gonna have to start performing much better as my wife. Besides, he's my son too, so I have a final say.
I understand that it's important for your relatives to see and interact with the baby. I'm just saying that doing it all so late at night, right after we got out of the hospital, is just the worst timing.
So now you're saying that none of my family has any manners and are all rude?
They smoke up the house, leave the bathroom a filthy mess, pass out in our living room, vomit on the floor, and do nothing to even to attempt to clean up after themselves.
I've already told you that as my wife, it is your job to take care of all of that. Why won't you understand that?
Please, do you really not think that you're being ridiculous right now? I need time to let my body recover from all of this.
I don't get what the big deal is. You keep the house clean anyways, it's just part of that.
Well, it would be nice if you could at least help out cleaning up after them every now and then. All I want is a month to let my body rest and recover.
I can't believe this. Who knew that I would marry such a weak woman?
What did you just say to me?
Well, that's what my mom said. She told me that back in the day, women were tougher and didn't whine and whinge about being too tired to work after giving birth.
Okay, well that was then and this is now, and I don't think it's fair to push all these old ideas on me.
So now you're calling my mom stupid? Oh, I really can't believe you.
Of course I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we don't share the same exact ideals.
If you don't get the food and booze together for my family by this weekend, then I'm gonna throw you and that little brat out of the house. Do you understand me?
How can you say something so cruel? What's the matter with you?
You better learn some respect and how to please my parents. This is how it's gonna be for a very long time.
This can't be happening. Is this really my life?
What the heck is all this about you being taken to the hospital?
I gave the baby to my sister to take care of while I went to do the shopping. Then I passed out from anemia.
Are you kidding me right now? Oh, how can you be so weak? My grandma is stronger than you.
Please, John, I'm trying my best for you.
Well, tell that to my family while they're sitting around our house hungry and thirsty because you're being a lazy bum.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Well, what are we supposed to do now? Everyone is coming over.
Is that really the only thing that you're worried about right now?
What are you talking about? Of course.
I mean, don't you care about where the baby is or how I'm doing? The fact that I'm in the hospital at all? You don't care at all, do you?
Well, I'm texting you, aren't I? Would I be doing this if I cared? And you already told me he's with your sister.
I can't take this anymore. This is too much.
No, you've slacked off enough. It's not time for that. Just go get a blood transfusion and get back here.
John, I want to know, what am I to you?
What are you to me? You're the weak woman who should be in the kitchen cooking for me right now.
I see. That's all I am to you then.
That's right. So now that you know what you are, get back here and start cooking.
You're right. I'm almost through with this IV drip, and then I'll go straight home.
Are you gonna make it in time to cook for everyone?
Yes, John, I will be. I'm feeling better now that I've gone to the hospital. I promise I'll be home soon and start cooking. My sister told me she would help me out tonight.
Good, that's more like it. That's what I like to hear.
And I promise to bring out our baby so that all your relatives can see him.
Really? You really mean that?
Of course. After all, everyone is coming over because they want to see the baby, right?
That's right. I'm glad that you're finally starting to get some senses into your head. At this rate, you'll be a wife that I can be proud of around my family.
I only hope that I can make sure that this weekend is fun for you and your family.
Nice. Yes, we'll be drinking until the morning.
I'll make sure to order some alcohol online and get it all ready for you to party all night.
Okay, now this is the kind of wife that I've always wanted.
I'll make sure that everything is ready for you tonight. I promise. My sister picked me up from the hospital and took me home. I thought, this is what family should really be. The only thing I wanted was for my marriage to be over. As I thought about how sick and tired of my life I was suddenly overcome with a strange energy. I got up and began shopping for dinner as my sister set the table. I was breastfeeding my baby while working hard in the kitchen. By the end of it all, I'd prepared 10 wonderful plates ready to be eaten by John and his family. Then I left Bobo and signed divorce papers on top of her bed and walked out of the house.
Finally, you've finally done well for yourself. This is just the best, and this is some of the best food that I've ever eaten in my life.
That makes me very, very happy to hear that, John.
Everyone here is so impressed that they've even been taking pictures of all the dishes.
Well, I worked very hard. Hearing that makes it all worth it, though.
You really did great tonight. So, where are you now?
I'm at my sister's house right now.
Wait, what? But everyone is here. I thought that you were gonna be here with my son. Why are you there?
It's okay, your son is still at home. I left him there for you.
You've gotta be getting me. I can't take care of him by myself. I've never even made formula before.
It'll be okay. Your mother is there, right? I'm sure that she can help you out with that.
Well, where is he? In the bedroom?
That's right. I left your son on top of our bed.
Wait, what is this? What is the meaning of this?
What's the matter now? Is something wrong?
This is just a big doll. What is this?
It's Bobo. Make sure you take care of him well, okay?
What the heck is this? Where's Marty? What are you trying to pull here? And what the heck are these divorce papers?
They are papers that you sign in order to initiate a divorce. Could you not put that together yourself?
Is this supposed to be some kind of joke or something? Bring back my son right now.
It's fine. Just calm down, John. You have Bobo now. But he can't be around smoke, so make sure not to let him inhale too much secondhand, okay?
Everyone here was looking forward to seeing my son. How could you do this to me tonight?
I put lots of beer and wine in the fridge. Please enjoy it along with all the food that I made you. I hope you have a fun night.
Well, we will. We'll eat it all. What do you think about that?
How does the food taste? I worked really hard on it.
It's good. It's really, really good, in fact. But there is something a little off with the flavor.
Oh, really? Well, my sister was in charge of all the seasoning. I wonder what she put in.
I see. Wow. I didn't realize that your sister was such a good cook.
By the way, is your mom and everyone enjoying the food as well?
Yes, they're eating and they all agree it's good. They're absolutely furious with you, though. My mom keeps talking about wanting to see her grandson, though.
Oh, well, I'm just so sorry to hear that.
Is that all you have to say for yourself? You ought to bring Marty back here right now. Then you can leave again.
Okay, I'll be sure to do that then.
I am serious. She is really pissed at you. I'm not messing around right now. You need to get back here and apologize right now.
Don't worry. I'll get on that right now.
But wow, you really did make a bunch of food. This is awesome.
Of course. It is like you said. I'm your wife and it's my job to cook for you, right?
Good, yes. Finally, you see the light.
So everyone is enjoying all the food that I put together then?
They really are. We've already eaten through about half of it.
That is so wonderful to hear. I wonder if you wouldn't mind giving everyone there a message from me.
What do you want me to tell everyone?
I want you to tell everyone that all the ingredients of tonight's dinner are actually imported. Nothing is from America.
Wait, what did you just say?
That's right. Our appliances are American and so are our cars. I remember you saying for some reason that your family is obsessed with eating only domestic products, right? You told me that they physically couldn't even stomach eating imported products.
I've just made everyone stop eating right now. Everyone looks like they're about to be sick. How could you do this to all of us?
Don't tell me that they're changing their mind about the food now. You told me that they all thought it was so good.
No, our bodies will physically reject food that isn't from the US. Oh, this can't be happening.
Oh, yeah. You told me that you won't even eat out at restaurants since you can't be sure of where all the food is sourced from.
Because it's true, that is why home cooking is such a strong tradition in our family.
And you just really don't think that that might cause trouble for the one person that you keep asking to cook for you? Especially if that person is your wife, who's just given birth. Don't you think that's a little cruel, John?
What is this supposed to be? You're trying to get back at me or something like that?
You mean like revenge? No, nothing like that. It's just that buying enough food to feed 10 people can be quite expensive, and it was cheaper to get imported foods.
Oh no, what have you done? My mom just threw up.
Oh no, did she really puke?
And my uncle is breaking out into hives. What did you put in this food?
Me? Well, I didn't put anything in it.
Oh no, even my brothers are puking now. My dad looks like he's about to pass out.
Wow, it sounds like a scene straight out of hell or something like that.
We have to call an ambulance. This is really, really bad.
Oh, don't do that. The emergency services are meant to be used for actual emergencies, you know?
Are you trying to kill us all? Are you trying to pull a Jonestown or something? You must have put something in the food. We're gonna call the cops on you. You won't get away with this. We have all the evidence we need with this food. They'll run a test on it and you'll go to prison for this.
Oh, please. That would also just be a waste of resources. The detectives need to be out there solving real crimes.
This is a crime. You'll go straight to prison for the rest of your life. And how could you take away my son from me too?
I only cooked you all dinner. I doubt I'll be arrested for that. If it were a crime, then all housewives would be arrested.
Go back and clean up all of this right now. The house is covered with vomit.
Actually, I am never going back there again.
What are you talking about? All of your stuff is... Wait, where is everything?
Well, I left some stuff there. Feel free to toss it all out if you want.
This isn't a joke. I'm serious right now. Do you even realize what you've done? Get back here and clean up after us.
How about you do it yourself, John?
But you're the wife. It's your job to clean up after us.
It looks to me like it's your job now, actually.
Just who the heck do you think you are, huh?
I think that I'm a woman who just gave birth and am being forced to take care of my husband and his entire family.
So now I'm the bad guy? What did I even do?
You didn't do anything, John.
So then why am I in the wrong here?
That's just it. You're in the wrong because you didn't do anything. You never even lifted a finger to help me.
But I'm the man. It's not my job to do any of that stuff. I couldn't even do it if I tried.
The only two things that you can't do are give birth and breastfeed. Otherwise, you are more than capable.
But I don't even know how to cook. I was never taught how.
That's so crazy for a family that takes such pride in home cooking. But it sure is a good thing that it's never too late to learn. Or you could go and try finding a wife who actually wants to do all of that for you. But I have to take care of my child.
But I'm the man. I shouldn't have to.
You never even cared how rough giving birth was on my body. You just drank and expected me to cook for your parties night after night. You never once showed any care for me.
Well, you should have told me that you would have liked a little help then.
I did. I did tell you that I need help. But you just insisted that I do it all because I'm the wife.
Well, what is the point of getting married if your wife isn't going to look after you?
Not only that, but you kept inviting people over all the time. I'm sick of having to put up with your disgusting, rowdy family.
Okay, fine, I get it. I'll only invite my family over once a month. How's that?
Are you even reading what I'm sending you? That isn't the issue.
The ambulances have arrived, 3 of them. Even the cops have arrived. It is all over for you now.
They are probably going to fine you for wasting their time.
As if. We're gonna sue you into oblivion for what you've done to us. And I'll never sign these stupid divorce papers.
Whatever you say, John. Just go to the hospital and feel better soon. Well, you can probably guess how this little drama ended. The police analyzed the food and found that it was just food. The entire family were fined for wasting city resources over their own paranoia. The police, doctors, and analysts all agreed that they were just making a big scene over eating a bit of imported food. In addition to their fines, they were asked to think seriously about their actions and to only call emergency services in case of an actual emergency. Without me to cook for everyone, John's family quickly grew sick of hosting parties all the time. They all told John to go and find a new wife. I hired a reliable lawyer who saw that our divorce went through without a hitch. John was made to pay child support as well as a hefty sum in alimony. Little Marty is growing up nicely and is already 7 months old. I've begun looking for a daycare and am the happiest I've been in a long, long time. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.